Yes, sir. Y'all seen the title. Man, if y'all don't know what, it's only strictly for 90 babies. If y'all don't know what Nokia, the old Nokia with the snake game, what else it had on there? Forget, it's too old. If y'all don't know what that's off the game. Alright, here we go. If y'all know what Nintendo 64 is, get off this. If y'all know what Mario Kart is, off of GameCube, get off. What else, man? If y'all don't know what a Cheetah Pet is, if y'all ain't if y'all ain't never seen a Cheetah Pet commercial, get off. What else, man? Man, shit is cold, man. If y'all don't know what a Bionic is, get off. If y'all never busted y'all ass in some Hillies, get off. If y'all don't know what Zoom is, the show Zoom. If y'all don't know what Amanda Show is, if y'all don't know what Ring Rainbow is, I don't care how thug out you are, man. We watched this when we was kindergarten, first grade, second grade, fat. If y'all ain't never wake up 4 in the morning to go on the Adult Swim and watch Inuyasha, get off. If y'all didn't watch Dragon Ball Z Saturday morning, get off. If you was born in 2000, yeah, best believe it. Just go ahead and get off. For real. Yeah, man. So 90s baby, we really grew up in like a different era type stuff. You know what I mean? Cause as early as I can remember, what Nintendo 64, what Game Boy No Color, that was probably like 2003, 2002 maybe. But what we used to play on Nintendo 64? We used to play Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, something else, some other Mario game. But man, them were the good old days, man. Even though, you know what I'm saying, our parents, they was probably still grinding. We ain't had too much, but and it was still fun back then. You know what I mean? Everything on the good aspects of life growing up, man, it's shit pretty fun. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Before they started making PlayStation 2, all this stuff, you gotta think about it, man. We actually kind of go back on the cool, like 90s, baby. We really kind of go back on the cool, like. And then on top of that, I know all y'all remember going on your mom and dad's phones, playing this snake game on this Nokia. It had like a green screen, so you know it was dusty and it probably wasn't even turned on. It was probably just a phone that they used one time and that was it. Back to the house phone. For real though. Shit, I remember when them Razors came out. I was like fourth grade when Razors came out. I think it was like '06. I don't know. Phone game kind of changed when some Razors came out. Like everybody wanted one and this and that. I remember seeing this little girl. She was in fourth grade with me. She had one up. Well, they was hating on her. It wasn't even turned on. She was just thugging because she had it. It was funny as hell. Yeah, but let me see. Yeah, man. Real street dude, man. Y'all all seen. I don't care what age group. Everybody watch Dragon Ball Z. That like hood classic on the cool. Like, man, you finna get up and see it anyway. Even if you don't want to see it, it's like, yeah, they punch in, they strong on there, and they. I don't know. I heard they still make episodes. I ain't keeping up with all that nowadays. Like, yes. Everybody remembers them Hillies. It's probably like Nine times out of ten, everybody rode Hillies before, either bust their ass or watch somebody epically fail and riding them Hillies like that. That is probably the most hilarious shoes that ever came out. Real shit. Then until they made like a rib stick, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty cold when they made that. Like that was dope. I ain't gonna stand. That was dope. Like, and I want the one with the gold bar, the black one with the gold bar. I know everybody had that one already. I used to use the shit out them wheels. I had to go Walmart replace them. And rib stick, that probably like best gift, man. Cause we was riding around rib stick 3-4 deep doing bad stuff. Like we low key on some demon time as a child. You know what I'm saying? Hitting doorbells and taking off on rib stick. It'd be 3 people just dancing on them, dancing trying to get some. That shit was funny as hell though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never fell on that though. I ain't gonna cap it. I ain't gonna lie though, before like phones came out, life used to be a little bit more fun on the cool. Like it, I don't know, it used to be natural to where, you know what I mean, you going to other people's houses and communicating with them, and everything was in real life. Like people were normal back then, you know what I mean? Like stuff gets weird since these phones been out for so long. It's like, you know what I mean? Stuff used to be real fun. Like, I mean, even TV, movies, they used to actually be better whenever you watching a scary movie and they don't have a phone, they stranded just because it is presently that year. Nowadays, they got phones and scary movies, iPhones and scary movies. They'll try to hide them here and there, but they'll whip out the phone to get through that situation and all these situations in scary movies nowadays, it could be solved by a phone call. So it's like, man, you kind of see like the difference. But I used to like movies like Grudge, Chucky, and stuff like that. And these were movies that Hills Have Eyes. It's like, nah, Hills Have Eyes. They already had phones in that. I ain't gonna lie, it was like '07 when that came out. But yeah, man. Scary movies, Freddy Krueger, all these stuff where they didn't have phones and they had to run to where they finna, you know what I mean? Because back then it was really real life, you know what I mean? I was a child, but like groups in the 80s, groups in 70s, they was really dealing with these things. And if they see something, it's not recorded, it's not, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna call this person. Nah, it's crazy, right? Even to us, like, it's kind of crazy just thinking back that far, like to the 70s, and like how they went around to actually do things and job applications and, you know, go in places and, you know, talk to people like normal. I guess it showed a lot more people skills. But ever since like 2020, been more segregated everywhere. Like everybody not showing their people skills, and I don't know. Shit, 2019 kids was playing outside, being bad, still breaking in corridors and all this stuff, and sitting late at night, 15-year-olds, and it's like, you know what I mean, when 2020 hit, it's like, that shit shut down. They heard something about virus, and virus is bad, it's killing people, and at the time, I was in the worst place known to mankind, and it was horrible. And it's like there wasn't one case of COVID on the whole street. Like, it was, come on, man. I just know I ain't getting no vaccines. I felt fine whenever I heard of it, and I feel fine now. So I mean, it was crazy though. But everything got real segregated. Like whenever COVID came out, man. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is not normal. And you hear some kids outside, everybody peeking out their window. Who's that? Oh, it's some kids. What are they doing though? Oh man, they outside playing, man. They up to something, man. Look, cause he acting like he doing something, man. And it's just a normal kid. Like, it's just a normal kid. You know what I'm saying? Go outside, do his thing like it ain't normal no more. for kids to just go outside and play and be healthy and fit and all this stuff. Because the stuff we used to do back then, it was like we were spending so much energy just doing it. Because I mean, me and my sister, we used to actually like just as young bulls, we used to actually go hiking, walking 4 miles, get lost, get found, and man, it used to be different. We were just active, just doing stuff, playing with water hose in the front backyard. You know what I mean? Sprinklers, slip and slide, simple stuff. That was like more fun, bro. Like it was just a simple, authentic stuff that was just more fun and cool. And man, everything like kind of just changed, even with technology coming out and stuff. A lot of stuff changed, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit. I mean, it's a lot of things technology did to make it easy, like access. Like, if you want to look up self-motivational videos or look up anything, and it's easy access to get it. But I mean, nobody born in 2000 would know how to use a yellow page. They would look at that like it's a like a foreign book. Like it came from a different country or something. For real, like you gotta think about that. 'Cause that's all I remember, sitting around the house, 2-3 big stacks of yellow pages, and no, my mom, she used to be going through that stuff. And I mean, even honestly, I don't even know how my mom would get around in places she don't know. Whenever she asks for like directions and all this, like man. Like, she would literally just go up to people, ask directions. Oh, you take a left on this street, take 2 rights, and this and that. And, oh, by that big building? Yeah, by that big building. And, yeah. And she would literally drive like 5-10 miles with that same instruction that she just got from that one person. And it's like, and she did this for all no GPS. I guess street signs and... Man, they just knew their shit because she was born in the 70s. She was born 1970, so it's like I don't know. She grew up watching her mom do that or something. I don't know what the cause is. But yeah, man, it's totally different growing up. And I ain't gonna fake it. I mean, it was more realer than, like, even when I was growing up not having phones. You gotta think about the kids today growing up having phones. They have a lot of access, and that's good. You know what I mean? It's all for the better. Because even if we are a group of kids that came up kind of like not having a lot of technology and stuff, it was almost like a experiment or something. You know what I mean? It's almost like an experiment. See what happened with these kids with phones versus kids with no phones in the previous 10 years and all that stuff. Oh man. But stuff was actually better back then. No, nowadays, kids get to access the wrong things at a younger age. You know what I mean? Your little brother shouldn't be asking you what Zaza is. Your little brother shouldn't be asking you what, you know what I mean, what straps and guns and all this stuff, you know what I mean, is. And kids have easy access to even look up things they shouldn't even be looking up. You know what I mean? Scamming stuff, and I don't know, there's some cruel videos out there. Because I mean, there's even scary videos kids watch that's more demonic. And it's crazy how they'll sneak to watch the crazy videos, and whenever they like get confronted about, like, oh, you've been watching this video, that was what's it called. I mean, only one watching scary cartoons and stuff it is you. Like, bro, you can't blame nobody. But yeah, man, they just have such easy access, and they're kind of intrigued by like watching scary stuff and trying to hide it from their parents, as they're younger, getting older. You know what I mean? Because they're actually getting an education on like the darker things that aren't in the light, things that aren't just, they have to search them. They have to look up and search them. I mean, it's cool they learn and all this, and But man, I was happy as a child when I didn't know much. As far as like whenever you can actually have an imagination as a child, and you know what I mean, we were more productive in our minds. Nowadays kids could just Google. It's too easy. There's no lessons there, you know what I mean, I guarantee you Google it saved my life a couple times, you know, from just not knowing something. But it's like it didn't it's not beneficial towards like kids actually trying to learn, because people can just cheat on tests and use Google and this and that. I mean, shit, good for y'all if y'all really, you know what I mean, where y'all want to be. But you know, you faked it till you made it though. You know, so when the real thing comes around, that's like faking the experience you don't have at work, and it comes up. So it's like you fake to say that you have this certificate for this, or you fake to say that you did this many hours in this type of class. And you know, when the time comes around and the boss, he needs you and it's an urgent day, and he's like, okay, I need you to do this. I mean, I need you to do this, Parker. And Parker, he don't even the boss don't even know that he really faked it until the real time comes around where he really needs you. And that's where it gets exposed, and they get either fired or they, you know, try to ask the next worker for help, and that's only temporary. If you go to a coworker that actually has that experience in wherever the job is, and you fake it even more, like you know what I mean? You tell them to come through for you at one time. What if they not gonna be here next time? You out of luck, pal. You either going in a lower position or you getting fired. So, most of the time you can't cheat like Google, because I mean, even on big tests, I mean, you can try to memorize as much answers as you can, but you're not really just learning. You're not going through a situation and actually learning what this or that is, or what, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it keeps a lot of kids like held back from like doing educational things, because there's so much things they could do socially that, you know, they're just doing the wrong things at the young age, you know what I mean? Asking the wrong questions to the internet at the wrong age, you know what I mean? They're not really learning too much. But I mean, trust me, there's some that are like masters at using computers and stuff at a real young age. But it's like, man, the ones that aren't, and actually like their parents are going through things and they're just doing whatever on their phone. They're looking at rap videos, they're looking at whatever. Like they, you know, their minds take this stuff in wherever they see, and they believe it, you know, just because they're seeing it, you know what I mean? And what they're seeing could be a lie. So it's like it's a lot of lies in the process of you know, kids watching videos and this and that, or having full access to just anything. Cause I ain't gonna lie, 90s babies, we always had that one auntie, mom, somebody, cousin had a computer, and guess what? It was turned off, right? They didn't have no internet. All we had is pinball, solitaire, and minesweeper. That's it, and that's all we had. Like on there, I mean, I think we had Word or something where we could doodle and all this stuff with the mouse and colors and stuff like that. But it's like that's all we had on there for real though. Like, be honest, man. Anybody born in the 90s know about these games. And it said pinball, minesweep, solitaire. Nah, but for real though, you know damn well it didn't have no internet. Quit lying, quit capping. Everybody knows that it did not have no internet. Cause that's the only thing we really use it for, unless it's like an important job that just required that. But Our parents were struggling growing up, man. Most of them was. Most of them was. Some of them wasn't. Man, some of them have, generational wealth where they had business somewhere and lined up. But most of us, we come on, we ain't have it too well. We were just happy with what we had. We were more appreciated on what we have. Cause this is even why like I had to quit being on Facebook because it's like, oh man, okay. So I'm gaining the social status from different people, and let's break this down, man. I'm gaining social status from different people on Facebook, and I either went to school with you, and we're all just kind of keeping up with each other, like competition, like let's who could, the ones who could fake it the most and make it look the easiest, and whoever just posts stuff to make it look easy, like it's an easy hustle, and I accumulate this much, I can do an arm zero, like, come on, bro, it's. Most people be faking that because you probably even got like 3-4 partners that gave you a little stack of their bread until you could do arm zero. Shit, you probably mix their money up anyway. Got them all pissed off. But it's like, bro, people I grew up with, they all over the board on Facebook, man. It's a whole different world on there. Like, there's a world I don't want to be in because I don't know. It makes me feel down whenever I feel like I'm trying so hard, and people are just getting it here and there, and people are just grinding, showing what they made this year, what they accomplished. And it's like some of these accomplishments they have on there is fake anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's some people that really just, try to put off an image and keep up with that image until somebody blemishes it or they blemish it themselves, Like, but I used to think that like Facebook was real and stuff, like everything on there and everybody on there was just making it and doing it, and bro, like, it's just pictures, bro. Sometimes they just pictures and videos of stuff that people want you to believe that they actually can accomplish quicker than everybody else, or or start telling lies on there. Cause even with like Facebook beef, bro, that people get killed behind leaving posts on Facebook. People get killed behind like people get robbed. Facebook, people find a toxic partner on Facebook. Like it offers dating, it offers messaging, motherfuckers that no longer serve you in your life, and them keeping up with you, watching you, trying to keep you down in a way. Because even whenever you down out and you just make a post, you make a post. Like, damn, bro, I messed up, bro. Like, I'm doing this today. You got all these fake ass people just coming up onto you on Facebook. Yeah, hey, bro, I hope you stay up. I hope you do this and that. And, And then one of your cousins or one of your family members, they inbox you anyway. they be like, send me a DM. Send me a DM. I'm gonna either try to chunk you something or I'm gonna try to tell you something. Like, DM me. Like, you couldn't just DM me in the first place. Like, you didn't even have to just, put it on the comments on my post. That I'm doing bad, or, It's crazy. Like, the most recognition I ever got on Facebook ever was like posting my mom's dates that she died. Like, the most hurtful things that you really just post on there is like the more likes you get, the more people actually do like that shit. They like to see you down, and you make a funny post or something, you won't get no likes at all, or you won't you make a motivational post, shit, the people who hurting actually gonna feel that. They gonna feel that and like it. You know what I mean? Or they'll just like it just because of your status. You know. Because even on Facebook, when it's a bad person saying something good, everybody likes it. You know what I'm saying? Good person saying something bad, everybody likes it. Like, and that's why I really don't be on there. Like, I ain't been on Facebook in a long ass time. But it's too toxic though. You know what I mean? People meet up, fight. Even like growing up on Facebook, cause we ain't had too much to show. Pretty much everybody had the same phones. Whenever like we started getting phones, like our parents, like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, when we all generally just started getting phones, like we all texting in class under the desk. No, nowadays they could just have it out. That's crazy. That's why I'm like, man, yeah, take out your phones, class, and so they expect you to have something a little nice in. Like, damn. But yeah, we used to text. And teacher tried, bro, I ain't giving up my phone, bro. You gonna have to send me to the principal's office. Or, you know what I'm saying? They made a new rule where you had to pay like $25 and your parent had to pick it up same time for you texting in class. And this is all this shit when it came out. Like, yeah, they just messed up over that, man. Well, cause I think the second or third time it was like double that, like 50, and your parent had to pick it up. So they want your parent to be mad at you that you communicating with other people in school and this and that, and you supposed to be focused on class. You know what I mean? It's too many distractions nowadays. I mean, even when we start getting like laptops in 7th grade and what do you call that class? I forget what that class called. It was like detention pretty much. But we got sitting there all quiet all day. And we all on that piff. It's crazy they got rid of that. Nah. But if they did, I just heard they did. But we all on that piff. We all on YouTube. The whole time that we in this whole class, like we find different codes and stuff that the class didn't block, and we'll, you know what I'm saying, look that up in detention and stuff like that. I forget what they call it, detention stuff. But man, that shit used to be crazy. That shit used to be crazy. Cause people would be on Facebook while they in there. You know what I mean? They got a phone, they just on Facebook on the computer. Like, it got to a point where it ain't even just make no sense no more. And crazy, we like the first generation to actually like grow up while phones were developing. Like cell phones, cellular phones, and mobile phones were developing. You know what I mean? Everybody don't know. Probably 80s, baby. They know what them big phones look like. Them big walkie talkies. Yeah, you know, they in the house, them house phones, but. They knew about beepers, and see, we didn't grow up with. They was still kind of hip to a lower community, like beepers and stuff. It was kind of, but it was dying down as the '90s was being born. You know what I mean? It already died down. You know what I mean? Probably about '04. Whenever they started really making them and putting them out there, like. That's what we grew up in pretty much. Cause I mean, shit, in 2000 I was already 4 years old. But yeah, these things that grew up developing. It's crazy how long Nickelodeon. I didn't know they still had Slime Time, where a celebrity come on stage. It would be Justin Bieber or something. It'll be somebody getting slimed and stuff like that, and them having awards for the biggest cartoons and all this shit. But yeah, man. Even like Toonami growing up, that was raw. I ain't gonna lie, it was raw. It was raw. What else we used to have? Boomerang, Dexter's Laboratory. You see, DD, get up out of my laboratory. Oh God. Nah, but it was some classic cartoon growing up for like phones came out and all these other creators started coming out the woodworks and I think the last cartoon I ever watched probably was like Chowder. I probably like the last of the last. That was probably like sixth grade. It was like sixth grade. That was the last time I seen that. You know what I mean? Everybody watched WWE. I don't care. We used to think that shit was real. We used to think that shit was real as hell. Hey, listen. It's the big show. Y'all remember Great Khali? Y'all remember Kane? Y'all remember? Cause we used to play him on PS2 when that came out. The Undertaker. Man, we used to do that for real though. We used to pull these things off for real in the bedroom and we wrestling hard as hell. Like, nah, bitch. Whenever we didn't have phones, though, it was cool though. Like, man, it wasn't nothing bothersome. Like, man, shit was pretty fun though. I ain't gonna fake it.